checked in. Lady asked Cass if she was pregnant. I said not yet. She looked confused, so I just said no.
We have just arrived in Ho Chi Minh and waiting for a grab, but so is everybody else. It's absolutely hectic and it's so hot. We're underground in a car park. It says our grab's 2 minutes away, but it's been 2 minutes, 20 minutes because the lineup of cars is just hectic. Can't even see, but I'm resting my bag, so I'm not moving. Finally in the grab.
I have not experienced anything like this before.
Everyone wants to get in a grab.
There's thousands of people, thousands of cars waiting to get out.
Yeah, it's pretty hectic. Cars.
One eternity later.
Welcome to Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon, also the old capital of Vietnam. We've arrived and it has been, again, different experience to any other city of Vietnam that we've been to so far. It is busy. Busy is definitely the word that comes to mind.
Yeah.
When I think of Ho Chi Minh. We're really excited to explore. There seems like there is so much to do here. We're just heading off to dinner at the moment. We are just craving, again, sorry guys, we're just craving some Western food at the moment. It's just sitting a little bit better in our bellies. So we're just gonna get some Western food and then we are gonna go down the, oh, do you remember what it was called? Bue Vien Walking Street. It's a walking street. I'll put it in the description again. I am really sorry, I'm just butchering all of the names, but hopefully the spelling is correct. We're gonna go do the walking street tonight. We did go down there during the day. It is a really cool street, so it'd be nice to see what that's like at night time. Other than that, that's all we got planned for tonight. Tomorrow, next coming days, we're gonna do some activities, so stay tuned for that.
We didn't film today because we forgot to charge our GoPro battery, but we didn't do anything but walk down the street. We basically slept for most of the day because we haven't slept for days, so it was really good just to sleep and do nothing today.
I feel like crossing the road here is more daunting than crossing an intersection in Bangkok. So much traffic here. Good morning. We have moved locations. We have moved from the apartment we were in to a slightly better located hostel, and we're just gonna get some smoothie bowls because, again, sorry to the locals that are watching, just craving Western food at the time. We will try local dishes, promise.
We were recommended some places yesterday from a local.
So we'll go try those out, but today for breakfast it's a smoothie bowl.
Yeah.
I'm also interested, if you are a local from Vietnam and you are watching this, do you ever go any Western food? Like, do you ever have a smoothie bowl, for instance? Or, you know, do you ever have just a touristy dish, or go to like a cafe or anything like that? Love to know.
Yeah.
All right, change of plans. We were approached by this gentleman who runs his own business, and he invited us just for a coffee, just for a bit of a chat, and potentially wanting to take us around the Ben Duoc tunnels and everything like that. So we thought, you know what, we're in Ho Chi Minh, you can't lose out on this experience, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go get a coffee and see what it's all about. He showed us his book of reviews. The reviews are really good, and they've all said that they thought it was quite dodgy at the start, just being approached, and that's what we thought. So we thought, why not? We're just going to go get a coffee and see what happens. So stay tuned. But welcome to Ho Chi Minh.
I love your accent.
Yeah.
Your accent very funny. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
See me right more. I know a little bit American accent.
Yeah.
If you're from America, I say, don't worry, man. What's up, bro? Don't go. No. Can I?
Yes.
I give you my WhatsApp now.
How much is the deposit?
400 for each. You know, many tourists, they don't know when you kind of They know only Minden Tunnel.
They don't research.
They don't research. They just look at all the tourist things.
I see not much people like you. Many people they know only Minden Tunnel,
Yeah.
but they don't know Minden.
Yeah.
One.
But you know you very well.
Yeah.
After here, where are you going?
Get some food. We haven't eaten today.
What you like to eat? You like noodle soup or you like bánh mì?
We like all of it, but I don't know what we want.
Hello, hello, how are you? Vietnamese money too much or not like your money?
Not like
No.
that.
Too much or
Yeah.
So many zeros.
yeah.
And you don't have change. We have coins.
We have coins.
In Vietnam about 10 years ago we have the coin, but the government they decide we have the coin about 3 months, but no more.
All right, so you probably would have saw some snippets of our conversation and you're probably thinking, what are they doing? So basically, just a bit of a recap. We were on the way to get some food and this guy stopped us on the motorbike, as you saw. So we jumped on and we had a coffee with him. And he ended up selling us a tour package of the Ben Nuoc tunnels, which is the least touristy of the tunnels that we wanted to go to, which we were going to go to anyway. But he pulled out like three of these books that were just full of reviews, a lot from other Australians, and everyone has just said, if you've been approached by this creepy man, you can trust him and everything like that. So it's been quite funny. I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow. Are you?
Yeah, I am too. So it's definitely 3 times as much as what we were planning to spend, but there was like heaps of good reviews, and we're going to go to a village and see some things that we definitely wouldn't do if we went on our own, because we didn't have any. We're going by a bus and by foot, so we're going to get so much more out of it. Probably have some potentials to get some pretty good content as well.
So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. But that was just what happened, guys. And now it's probably an hour later and we still haven't gotten food, so we're gonna go get some food.
Yeah.
All right, so we are in Ben Thanh Market. This was a destination on our little bucket list here in Saigon to go to. I knew that it was big, but I didn't know it was this big. It is huge. It's probably one of the biggest markets that I've been into here in Southeast Asia. Cass is trying to walk through at the moment, but look at this.
Hello, what are you looking for, sir?
Second banh mi we've had here in Ho Chi Minh, and we have forgotten to film anything both times just because it's been so good. But we've just got some money out and now we're gonna head to the War Remnants Museum. This is a big ticket location for us, what we wanted to achieve here during our time. We're just walking everywhere here in Saigon. It's everywhere is further away, but just trying to save some money on a grab and just walk. It's about a 25-minute walk away, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 minutes, 1.8, it's not too bad. Yeah, excited to see this. We've just made it to the War Remnants Museum. Already at the front there is a lot of old US military equipment, planes, you can see behind me. I'm going to guess that's an Apache helicopter. A what? A Chinook? Oh yeah, you were right. You were right, look at that.
I've been on one before.
Were you in the army or something?
Apparently.
Oh wow. It's a Chinook. Have you been on one?
Yes.
Guess how many times we see them in the movies. We're watching a movie and Cass goes, I've been in one of those.
Yeah, every time.
Every single time. Right, so we've actually just finished up in the War Remnants Museum. I didn't film anything in there because it oddly felt slightly disrespectful to film. What was your take? And then I'll say my take.
I don't know, I didn't really understand it. We had to leave because they were closing. We didn't leave enough time to look at the door.
We saw a lot, but it's very anti-American. I understand why. I'm not going to put my political opinion out there, but if you are definitely wanting to know more about the war, definitely check that place out. But just beware, there are things in there that I was not prepared to see. So yeah, go in there with an open mind. One of my favorite dishes here in Vietnam as a whole is uncha. It's rice noodles with pork and a broth. So you put the rice noodles in the broth, you eat it,
thought you were
pork
telling
in the
me.
broth, you eat it. It also comes with like lots of greens. I love it, it's just full of flavor. It is super simple. It's basic, but it's done really well. And wherever we decide to settle down, this is definitely going to be a dish that I will learn to make and create because it's 12 out of 5. It's fantastic.
You just heard about his uncha. I just got, it's a recommended dish here. But the cool thing about it is, inside this coconut is actually my rice. Like rice filled coconut, and it still has its coconut flesh. How cool is that?
Probably the most, what do you say, most alive street.
Alive.
Yeah,
It's alive. It's just like bright lights.
Yeah.
Like it feels like the most partiest street we've been on.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool actually.
Yeah. Probably my favorite one.
So we're at this place called Mixu. It's like an ice cream and tea shop. I thought it was just like a mix-in ice cream place. But back home we have something called Cold Rock. I thought it was something like that. But it's like bubble tea, but also you can make bubble ice cream. I don't know, weird concept. But it's full of locals, the locals must love it. Cass has got a chocolate ice cream cone, and I just got a lemon aloe vera tea. But I don't know, I've always wanted to be here since the month of Vietnam. Do they have this in Thailand as well? I think they might have this in Thailand as well. But yeah, just... Well, that was Bui Bien Walking Street, guys. What did you make of that? That was quite busy.
Let's go party.
It was actually good vibes.
Yeah.
They love their lights here, don't they? It was good though, it was good. Good morning. As you would have saw this morning, we were up bright and early because we have a tour booked. You would have also seen the spiel about the random local guy coming up to us. That's the tour we're doing today. We have woken up this morning, still skeptical, I have to admit. But, you know, it's all part of it, right? It's what we're telling ourselves anyway. Woke up early to have breakfast this morning at the breakfast was about 20 past 7, and we got there and then there was no gas for the stove, so they couldn't cook this breakfast. So now we have a little bit of time, about 10 minutes, so I've quickly gone, sorry? Egg one, yeah please. About 10 minutes, so we're gonna quickly get some food and then wait for our driver to come and get us. So come with us today, we're going to the Ben Duoc tunnels. Off we go. So it's about an hour to the countryside. Look forward to it.
We have just arrived at our first stop, so it's a coffee stop. Neither of us want to sit down because we're not used to sitting on a bike for that long. It's about an hour. But we're just at the local shop.
This is a tiger bum
Tiger Bum.
right here
Yeah.
and here.
Oh,
And later you feel better.
I feel better.
Do it.
Thank you.
Oh, like that. Oh.
Thank you. I woke up in the middle of the night not feeling too well. Again, it's always when I eat Vietnamese food that I don't feel well. I just have a bellyache. But he just got this tiger balm stuff. Apparently if you rub it here and like where your belly button is, makes you feel better later. So we've just stopped off at a rubber forest. You can get milk from the rubber, but it also, they use it for tea, coffee, rice, milk. No, that's completely wrong. I'm totally misunderstood. But during the wartime, they would just bomb here, so this didn't exist. That's true. But you tell them what.
Right. It's okay, it's a little bit confusing with the information, it just keeps going. But what our guide was saying was there's 4 industries that are controlled by the government here in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Tea, coffee, rice and rubber. So all of those 4 industries are controlled by the government here. During the war, like CJ just said, there was nothing here. But I've never actually experienced this whatsoever. But they basically just slice the skin of the tree, and then a few moments later the tree basically extracts like a milk substance, and then it dries and it's actually a rubber. They make the helmets, they make the shoes, they make everything from this plantation of rubber, which is insanely inventive. Inventive?
Yeah.
Intuitive. Super cool. I've never seen it, but what blows my mind even more is we're actually standing on the grounds where it was bombed in the war. That blows my mind. Yeah, wow.
We have just arrived at the Ben Duoc tunnel. We did a bit of research about the tunnels around Vietnam, and these tunnels are untouched. These are original tunnels here, and it's way less touristy because not many tourists actually know about.
As you can see by the empty car park.
Yeah, like it's dead. The tunnels that everyone goes to, they're actually been altered to actually fit westernized people in there. So they've reconstructed them, made them bigger, so no bigger people get in there. So it'd be interesting to see today if we'll actually fit inside these tunnels, because Vietnamese, they're very small in structure.
On the way here, the guide who was riding the scooter that I was on, he was explaining the landscape on the way here. All of the walls that you see with the spiral barbed wire on top, that's where the military live. It's the military bases. And then also on the way here, you see nice buildings with big gates, Vietnamese flags. They're actually war memorials for all the soldiers that died in the war. And there is a lot of them. We drove past 3 and they were very, very big. It just puts things into perspective a little bit about how catastrophic the war was for these people. So walking in closer to the entrance of the tunnels, as you can see behind me, there is a crazy amount of shrapnel here. These are, what I'm about to show you is the shells and the bombs of the US Army that were found and dropped on this land. This is just what they've found. And I'm sure there'll be more spots like this along the way, but have a look at this. And then we go over to this side and the shells just keep getting larger and larger. Look at this. I can't even think about how scary it would be to be here during this time. It would be devastating. Cluster bombs. Absolutely insane. There's still water in there. Alright. So we're in the water well.
15 meters.
So that's how deep the well is? 15 meters deep?
15 meters.
Okay.
We go up here. You good?
Yeah.
Did you get in the room?
I did.
Okay. Hands up first. Arms up first. Right.
It's like getting dressed again.
Well done.
Nice.
They're coming.
Yep, true. And she's gone.
Hands all the way up.
Nice. See you on the other side.
Wow.
Nice work.
So here is where they,
The hospital is sleeping.
yeah, so they come and did injury or wounds or just small surgeries in this area. You can obviously see that it's been made bigger, but yeah, this is where that was. But there's another tunnel. So what we just learned is the shoes that they wore is made from tires, so directly made from tires, and when they were trekking through the jungle, they wore them backwards so the enemy thought they were walking the other direction. So very clever on their behalf. So we were about to go down to the commander's room. In the commander's room, it was bigger so they could actually stand up when they did all their brainstorming.
Yep. Good? Huh?
There's a bat in here. There.
There's two. There's another bat in there.
We
Different colour.
have just been given a root that they use to eat underground. So you just have meat in this root. It's just basically carbs. So
Carbs.
tapioca. Tapioca. So more familiar for people is they make bubble tea, like this. They make bubble tea from the starch
Tapioca
from it.
pearl.
Yeah, the tapioca pearl. So it just tastes like potato.
It tastes like you mashed the potato, not very well.
Yeah, and you dip it in like a peanut dukkha, almost dukkha.
Yeah, yuca.
Dukkha, yeah,
Spanish
peanut dukkha.
word.
Yeah.
Yuca.
Yeah.
I think.
This is what it looks like. Yeah.
So YouTube.
It's actually delicious.
Forgive me for eating, but the root is actually not too bad.
It's so good. We just ate like a whole plate of it.
So we're just finishing up, we're just on our way out. I'm not going to speak for you, but for me, that was so eye-opening. We went through 4 tunnels, and some of the tunnels, like, my legs are on fire.
But they had to crawl through them.
They crawled through them, and they like lived down there for days. And they came up for air, and just the way they designed their ventilation system, they thought of everything. Incredible. Very impressive.
So what we discovered with the tunnels was they're actually 20 to 30% bigger than original, but there is some tunnels that haven't been touched, and there's one that you can actually go down in, like just the start of it, which hasn't been touched in size, but then as you go down inside, it's a bit bigger. But yeah, I'm not sure how much bigger they are at the Dinh tunnels, but yeah, it was pretty cool to see some of the tunnels in their original size. There was heaps of areas too where like the ground had sunken where the tunnels were, and there was one little area where it's sunken, and you could just see how tight it is. Like I would struggle to get my shoulders through it. It's just mind-boggling how tiny these little holes are.
So we're just heading back now to the bikes, but this is easily doable on your own. If you download an app called Bus Map, I'll put it here. It tells you all the buses to get here. Once you're here, you pay 35,000 dong entrance fee, and then a 90,000 dong fee to go actually into the tunnels. But when you pay that 90,000 dong fee, it comes with a guide. So you go with a group.
Go on your own.
You can't go on your own. So if you do want to save money and you're trying to do it on like a bit cheaper, make your own way here. It's probably going to cost you around $4 or $5 Australian, and then about the same to get in and do the whole experience. So you do not need to go and hire a private guide. The entrance fee for the tunnels includes a guide.
I think what we saw with the buses, it was about 5,000 to 7,000 dong per bus. So that's 2 buses here, 2 buses back. So
Yeah.
what does that equal? It's not
Yeah.
much. Versus a private tour that is like $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely do it on your own. So other things that are also here, there is a restaurant here. It is, from what we understand, it's quite pricey. You do also have paintball. You can go paintballing here. You can also, there's a shooting range, so you can also shoot semi-automatic rifles, semi-automatic pistols. I've done the pistols back in Australia. I've got my firearms license, so I've done all of that. The only thing we can't do in Australia is the semi-automatic rifles. So, but it is very expensive, so I decided not to do that. We could probably go to another country to experience that, but it is an option here.
Yeah. So what do they say? They said minimum 5 bullets per person.
Yeah.
But that's only for the pistol, so it's where it gets
It doesn't
you.
say that though.
No, it doesn't say that. It's actually 10 bullets for the big rifles.
So it ends up being 600,000 dong for 10 bullets of an AK-47 or of any semi-automatic rifle.
Yeah.
So it's quite expensive. That's more expensive than the ammunition you can buy in Australia.
10 bullets,
So you're
done.
done.
And if you don't know how to trigger,
You're done.
all done.
So yeah, it can get quite expensive. But yeah, it's not just the tunnels. That's what I'm trying to get at. There's other things that you can do here too. So if you are going to come here, you can actually make a day of it. So do some research.
Yes.
People,
Don't get
bend,
stuck into
walk, tunnels is what you need to do. Okay, don't go to the other ones. Come to this one.
Yeah.
We're just on the way now to get some dinner. We're trying to break that routine of having a late dinner, late night. So it's about nearly 5 p.m. We're gonna go grab some dinner and then probably head back to the hostel and grab some shut-eye. Also just wanted to touch on the tour experience that we had today. What I'm about to say does not take away anything from the tunnels. It does not take away from the time that we had today. So as you know, we had a private tour throughout the whole time. It was great. It was fantastic. And the guide was telling us all about himself and his culture and his family and basically everything to do with him. And you know, I thought we were just building rapport, and it was quite nice. We paid all up 1.6 million for him and his brother to take myself and CJ to the tunnels.
Oh no, it was each.
1.6 million each to take us to the tunnels, stop along the way, and you know, get some history lessons and things like that. Which all of that happened, and all of that did happen. However, what I find dishonest, and quite frankly, guys, and I'm not saying this is all Vietnamese people, so please do not take this the wrong way, but I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting really, really sick and tired of it. Is the dishonesty of the people and the locals that we've met so far. We ended up paying for all of their drinks on top of the 3.2 million we paid. So basically, we paid 3.2 million, which is equivalent to $260 Australian. I'll make that accurate in here, just for a ride. Now, it would have been cheaper for us to get a grab in a car, air conditioned, there and back. Why the dishonesty? I don't get it. I don't understand. So the dishonesty I'm referring to is, he said whatever they drink, whatever they eat, they'll pay for. Whatever we drink, whatever we eat, we pay for. We're paying for his service, his knowledge, and the experience. And I just don't understand why there's the need for the dishonesty and the distrust. It puts a bad taste in your mouth, and it's bad for tourism. I'm sorry if that's blunt, but it's happened every single country we've been to.
So we didn't get taken to a place.
And exactly right, CJ just said, we did not get taken to a local village, which was meant to be part of the tour as well. Like I said, I just want to reiterate, not putting all of this into one statement about Vietnamese people. The other Vietnamese people we have met have been absolutely lovely and fantastic. Vietnam itself has been amazing. We'll probably come back, but it's those experiences that we don't forget. And it's just a shame.
We just finished up dinner. We got pizza, 4 Ps.
Pizza 4 Ps.
Pizza 4 Ps, they're everywhere, so we tried it. We got free frozen yogurt at the end. Just ending our day here. It's an early night for us, and we're going to take advantage of it because we haven't really slept in days, so we're a bit exhausted. So
See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. So today's our last day here in Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon. Slightly late start, seems to be becoming a trend, but this morning Scott woke up not very well actually, so let him sleep in for a bit. It's funny because we both have eaten exactly the same thing yesterday and we shared all our dinner, so I'm not sure, maybe it's just catching up. So yeah, I got up, had some breakfast, waited around a few hours, got him out of bed. Hopefully a walk will make him feel better. Right now we're heading to a place called the Cafe Apartment. So it's an old apartment building and they've turned all the apartments into cafes. So very cool, looks very cool. So we're super excited to go there. Apparently there's a donut place there, so I'm pretty keen to get a donut. Sucker for a donut. And then just gonna explore as much as we can. We have a few things that we need to do, like get US dollars out because we're heading to Cambodia tomorrow. But yeah, we'll show you along the way. In front of us is the sky deck. I don't think we're gonna do the sky deck this time. It'd be great to see like a view of the city, but I think
I'd rather do it in Japan.
yeah, we said that we'd rather do it in bigger cities. So I think we'll save that expense for maybe another time, but definitely in another country. All right, so we are inside the apartment cafe now. So you actually have to pay to use the elevator here, or the stairs are free. Not gonna pay to use the elevator when we want to go to multiple levels, so pretty good.
Hey guys, so yeah, as you know, not feeling too well, but feeling a little better. What's making me feel even more better actually is we are in the cafe apartments, and it's not just cafes here, there's different shops. Currently in a shop, it's like natural beauty care, but it's all from Vietnam. I think it's on the 6th floor. And this is the entrance, so if you're coming here, you know what to look for. And the shop just reminds us of home. We have a lot of these shops at home in Adelaide, and there's a certain few around the corner of where we live, and just walking in here is already making me feel a little better, which is really cool. Everything in here is natural and handmade. It is cool vibe, cool shop, so definitely recommend coming in here. They have everything from natural face products to essential oils to earrings that are made from clay to candles, even all the way to chili sauce. So yeah, go and check it out.
Okay, so we have made it to the donut shop. This is the inside, but check out the view. We're only on like the 3rd floor, so it's not that high, but it's still good. Hey guys, so we've just stopped off for some lunch. Highly recommended Vietnamese restaurant. Had like over 16,000 reviews. Nha Hang Ngong. I can't pronounce anything to save my life, but we were starving and completely forgot to film our food, but it was absolutely delicious. Probably one of the best meals we've had so far. But this is the aftermath. I so wish I could show you the before math. Absolutely annihilated. They've also removed about 4 plates what we've already eaten. So delicious.
This place also has the restaurant in Cambodia and Germany. They're in Ho Chi Minh, Nha Trang, and they're opening up another one in Hanoi. Check them out.
we just left the restaurant we were in that we were just talking about, and we questioned the receipt because there was 2 of something on there. We didn't get 2 of anything, and it turns out that you have to pay for your napkin. What? So as you walk in, they do the table, set the table for you. They put a napkin down next to your cutlery, like it's pretty standard. But if you use it, you get charged. That's a first. So yeah, but they don't tell you.
They don't tell you.
They don't tell you.
So dishonest.
So we were a bit salty about having to be charged for a napkin because...
Just be honest, guys. It's free.
It's free.
Alright guys, we are just ticking a few things off the list, last minute items that we need before we call it quits for the day. We've booked our bus to Cambodia, Phnom Penh tomorrow. Tomorrow we will no longer be in Vietnam, we will be in Cambodia. It is crazy. It's a 6th country already. It's nuts. But guys, we're gonna call it a night here. Like I said, we're just running some errands, just doing a few little things. Sent some things, some little gifts and souvenirs and postcards back home in Australia just then, which was a really, really easy process. And that's about it. But we have loved our time here in Ho Chi Minh City. We've loved exploring. We have, wait, come back. Just saying that we loved our time here in Ho Chi Minh City. And if you are liking our content and you've enjoyed the vlog so far, or our channel so far, subscribe, like, comment, do what you need to do. It makes us super happy. We read all the comments. We take all the advice that you guys give on board. But until next time, we will see you in Cambodia.